Das sind aber lange Haare. Ach ne, das sah nur so aus. Sehr sehr realistisch. Moin Leute, ich reagiere jetzt etwas verspätet auf die Direct, weil ich halt arbeiten musste. Like und rein.
Flattern lässt.
So, wann haben die denn Werbung jetzt hier vor? So. Was passiert in der Direct vom Juni?
Yoshi and the Mysterious Book. Ein Abenteuer voller Entdeckungen und kurioser Kreaturen. Eines Tages fällt ein sprechendes Buch namens Enzo vom Himmel, mitten auf die Insel, auf der die Yoshis leben. Seine Seiten stecken voller interessanter Kreaturen. Leider kann Enzo seine eigenen Seiten nicht lesen. Und so bittet er Yoshi, sich ins Buch zu vertiefen und die Wesen zu erforschen.
Aha.
Aber erst sehen wir uns mal Yoshi genauer an. Er kann mit seiner langen Zunge alles Mögliche schnappen und verschlucken. Mit Eiern ganz gezielt werfen. Und per Flatterflug weite Sprünge machen. Außerdem kann er mit seiner Stampfattacke auf den Boden plumpsen. Sehr nützliche Fähigkeiten beim Erforschen all der Buchseiten. Nehmen wir uns nun diese Kreatur vor. Die da. Schmeckt süß. Neue Entdeckungen werden, so wie hier, auf der Buchseite festgehalten. Ein Treffer mit einem Ei benebelt die Kreatur kurz. Yoshi kann mit einem beherzten Schwung seines Hinterteils eine Kreatur auf seinen Rücken setzen und auf ihm reiten lassen. Werden die Blumenknospen von dieser Kreatur berührt, beginnen sie zu blühen. Durch eine Stampfattacke in den Boden gerammt, beginnt sie zu sprießen. Mit etwas Wasser in der Nähe erblüht so eine ganze Blumenwiese. Eine Entdeckung wie diese führt oft zur nächsten. Manchmal findet sich eine besondere Überraschung.
Aha.
Solche großen Entdeckungen bilden den Abschluss einer Expedition. Jede neu entdeckte Kreatur braucht einen Namen. Du kannst dir selbst einen ausdenken oder Enzos Vorschlag übernehmen. Nehmen wir mal Suseldusel für diese Kreatur. Entdeckungen werden in zeitlicher Reihenfolge festgehalten. Noch fehlende Informationen über eine Kreatur werden so gekennzeichnet.
Ja, das ist wiederum zu aufwendig.
Du kannst auch gesammelte Glyphen für Hinweise zu weiteren Entdeckungen ausgeben. Offenbar gibt es über die Suseldusel noch mehr zu wissen. Und da sind noch mehr mysteriöse Wesen, die du erforschen kannst. Wie dieses, das Töne erzeugt. Oder diese bienenähnlichen Kreaturen, die dir im Schwarm hinterherjagen. Oder diese flauschigen Sporen, die ständig nachwachsen. Es warten eine Menge wundersamer und wundervoller Kreaturen darauf, entdeckt zu werden. Deine Nachforschungen öffnen neue Kapitel, führen dich ins Gebirge, ans Meer oder in ein Tal. Und erweitern buchstäblich deinen Horizont.
Ja, ist ja mit so aufwendig.
Dir werden viele einzigartige Kreaturen mit ganz eigenen Charaktermerkmalen begegnen. Erforsche sie alle und fülle das Buch mit deinen Entdeckungen. Oh, da ist Bowser Jr. Er und Kamek suchen offenbar etwas in diesem Buch. Was könnte das sein? Forsche, finde und fülle die Enzyklopädie. Yoshi and the Mysterious Book. Yoshi and the Mysterious Book unterstützt auch Amiibo. Lies ein kompatibles Amiibo ein und lass dir deine Zukunft vorhersagen. Und verdiene zusätzliche Glyphen. Du kannst sie verwenden, um noch mehr zu entdecken.
Okay.
Was ist denn für dich Liebe?
Seltsam.
Freue dich über noch mehr Spaß im Blumenkönigreich.
Irgendwas Neues, was man nicht kennt.
Mit Super Mario Bros. Wonder, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, plus...
Das war der leichte Teil, Fox.
Ich habe jetzt noch ein bisschen vorgespult.
Ab in die A-Wings. Wir haben eine Mission, Star Fox.
Deutsche Synchro, okay.
Jetzt geht's los. Das war der leichte Teil, Fox. Eine Falle. Macht sie fertig.
Ich weiß ja nicht.
Information. Statusbericht. Nach kurzen Prozess mit Ihnen.
Ich finde, die sehen mir zu realistisch aus. Und vor allem Falk und Fox. Okay, das war nur so. Also halt wirklich Werbung. So. Jetzt geht's endlich los mit der richtigen Direct.
皆さんこんにちは。任天堂ダイレクトの案内役を務めます小泉です。早速ですが、まずは任天堂スイッチで発売するタイトルをご紹介します。こちらをご覧ください。
Okay, Nintendo Switch Spiele kommen als erstes.
Hallo,
Ach, das ist dieses
mein Name
Spiel.
ist Stimmlinchen. Ich lese Texte laut vor und kann sogar noch mehr. Piep. Heute helfe ich dabei, das Spiel Rhythm Paradise Groove vorzustellen. Piep.
Rhythm Paradise Groove. Playing this game is pretty simple. Just get into the groove and press the correct button. That's all there is to it. But it's not always the same rhythm. Listen carefully to the beat. Find your flow, and you'll be able to feel the rhythm.
Ich weiß
2,
nicht.
3, 4, now. 2, 3, now. 2, now. 2, 3, now. Over 80 all-new rhythm games are included. And as you play through the game, you can unlock different modes. For example,
The kingdom's everlasting peace rests on your shoulders.
Story-Modus, wirklich.
Finally, you're awake.
go forth, magician,
I can't lose.
and use the magical power of rhythm to beat monsters. Cast a fire spell with BA, BA, and a healing spell with B down A, B down A, like that.
So you really want to fight, huh?
What spells will strike a chord against the foes you face? Groove on and tip the scales to victory.
It's time for the Who's Got Rhythm quiz show.
Plus, there are even more rhythm games in the lineup. Enjoy all of this while playing solo. And
Dan, Emily, Leo, Sarah.
Und ein
We're under
Koop-Modus.
attack.
up to 4 players can enjoy dedicated rhythm games. Note the timing and block the arrows.
Grab the snack at exactly 3 o'clock. Beep.
Or aim for 3 o'clock on the dot.
Emily got the snack.
There are over 30 cooperative and competitive games to play. Get into the groove solo or with friends when Rhythm Paradise Groove hits Nintendo Switch July 2nd.
Ich weiß nicht, wer es gerne
Pre-orders
spielen
are available
möchte.
now on Nintendo Wii Shop.
ご覧いただいたリズム天国ミラクルスターズは任天堂スイッチのタイトルですが、もちろんスイッチ2でもプレイいただけます。発売までもうしばらくお待ちください。ここからは任天堂スイッチ2または
Das,
スイッチ2とスイ
okay,
ッ
es
チ
gibt
の
ein,
両方で
ein
発売す
Exclusive
るタイトルを
für
ご
Switch
紹介し
1,
ます。
okay.
ヘッドラインをご覧ください。
Master the way of the sword.
Let's see your best today.
Onimusha, Way of the Sword, a new entry in the Sword Play Action series, is slashing onto Nintendo Switch 2. Edo-era Kyoto has been overrun by monsters known as Genma. Now, Miyamoto Musashi must prove himself
Miyamoto.
beyond measure. Parry. Deflect. And the powerful counterattack Isen. Master these techniques to strike down the enemies in your path.
Aha.
Oni armaments are also at your disposal to turn the tides of battle. You can even use Joy-Con 2 motion controls to intuitively slay Genma. As fates intertwine,
Will you cut down those that stand in your way? Onimusha, Way of the Sword, launches on Nintendo Switch 2, September 25th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Wer es möchte.
Your unwritten epic begins.
Was ist das denn?
Dragon's Dogma 2, Dark Arisen is heading to Nintendo Switch 2.
Sagt mir
You
auch
are
nix.
the Arisen, a hero burdened with the fate of slaying the dragon who has taken your heart. In this expanded version of Dragon's Dogma 2, explore the new land of Norgan, seek out spoils, then appraise them to reveal new weapons, armor, or skills. With these arms at the ready, take down powerful monsters in this single-player action RPG adventure. From a fighter specializing in close-range combat to a mage skilled in spell casting. Choose the vocation that fits your playstyle. Plus, you can lead up to 3 pawns, custom companions who act on their own. When taking on massive monsters, you can climb them to strike their weak points. Fighting alongside your pawns is key to victory. In a world between dark and light, embark on an adventure and tell a tale all your own. What fate awaits the Arisen and their pawns? Dragon's Dogma 2, Dark Arisen, launches on Nintendo Switch 2, October 9th.
Ja, wer es möchte.
Otherworldly endeavors await in these games. Earth has been driven to the brink of annihilation by mysterious life forms called the Naytiba. Now, join Eve on her mission to save humanity and reclaim the planet.
Stellar Blade.
Engage in high-speed combat that focuses on timing. Then find your opening and strike. Defeat enemies to acquire new skills. Then strategically deploy them to fit the situation. Can you save humanity and reclaim Earth for humankind? Stellar Blade launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this year.
Wurde das nicht schon angekündigt, als die Switch 1
Blast off
rauskam?
in the 2-player co-op adventure Orbitals. Protect your home in an expedition across the galaxy. There are many interstellar areas to explore. Melt ice to make a path. Activate devices in time with the beat. Escape from incoming enemies and more. Brave the dangers ahead in your voyage through the stars.
Also so
Two
eine
players can
Art
also work together
Textgeschichte
locally
oder
or
was?
online using GameShare. Work together and overcome the crisis of the cosmos. Orbitals launches exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2, September 3rd. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. Journey through the Glade of Dreams in this bold reimagining of
Legends.
Rayman Legends. When a shadowy villain starts spreading corruption, it's up to Rayman and his friends to leap, glide, and punch their way through charming and colorful worlds.
Aber ich dachte echt, dass Rayman tot wäre. Also die Spielreihe.
Dive into 4 new musical stages and enjoy more added content. Up to 4 players can go out on a limb in local co-op.
Weil seit dem DLC in Mario & Rabbids 2 kam ja nichts mehr.
Rayman Legends Retold launches on Nintendo Switch 2, October 1st. It's a great day for a big walk.
Was ist das für Viecher?
Get lost with friends in this online co-op walking and
Big
talking
Walk,
adventure.
okay.
Set off through a peaceful world, brimming with challenges, puzzles, and lots of things to discover. Enjoy the sights and sounds as you work together to find your way around. Use all sorts of tools to stay in touch.
Can anyone hear me?
And figure out new methods of communicating if you're in a pickle.
Thank you.
They might even be a little unconventional. And if you're not quite up to adventuring, you can always just relax with your pals. Enjoy the sunset, dance the night away, or steal something from a friend and kick it into the ocean.
Oi.
You know, the usual stuff. You can also use mouse controls or hang out with friends using cross-platform play. After all, spending quality time together is the best part of a big walk. Strolling onto Nintendo Switch 2, August 4th. Season the seas. Build your very own
Ein One
floating
Piece
restaurant
Spiel,
with the
okay.
Straw Hat Crew. Cook up recipes with Sanji. Craft the menu. Decorate it to your liking. Then serve your customers as you run the restaurant. By searching for and collecting ingredients, you'll expand your menu offerings. Use devil fruit abilities to prepare piping
Ist das
hot
das Ende von
steaks.
One Piece? Sie hören auf zu suchen und gründen ein Restaurant?
Tauntaun noodles. You can make all sorts of delicious dishes. Spend in-game money to change up the restaurant's interior and expand it to attract even more customers. Over 400 characters from the One Piece series will appear. Mouse controls are also supported on Nintendo Switch 2. Get ready for a feast of epic proportions in One Piece Grand Gourmet, sailing onto Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch October 23rd.
Copy Update? Okay.
Keep adventuring in Pokemon Pokopia, even beneath the sea. Explore the world on the ocean floor with a free update. By using the new move Dive, you can enjoy life with Pokemon living under the sea. Plant grass, build structures, and expand your towns underwater. This free update is scheduled to release in August 2026. And there's more! The Pokemon Pokopia Expansion Pass paid DLC is on the way. Discover a brand new town, Bubbly Basin. There you'll find new furniture, new outfits, and new friends. The Pokemon Pokopia Expansion Pass paid DLC will be available later today on Nintendo eShop. Part 1 of the paid DLC, Bubbly Basin, launches this August. Part 2 and Part 3 will launch at a later date. Look out for more details in the future.
Ja, aber war nicht mein Spiel. Ja, kann man Navi finden, interessant.
無料アップデートと有料のダウンロードコンテンツによって新たな世界が広がるココアポケモンをお楽しみに。続いてはこちらをご覧ください。
Was haben wir noch Neues?
This is the Dagdan Empire, a prosperous land ruled by the gods. The capital, Daxian, plays host to the heroic games, the winner of which is granted one wish.
Ach, das nächste,
Powerful fighters from across the land have gathered to participate.
das nächste Kapitel ist nochmal Fire Emblem.
The story revolves around 4 heroes. Kai, a young boy determined to win the games to save his imprisoned father. Dietrich, a swordsman ever on the hunt for a stronger foe. Theodora, a queen seeking to fulfill the long-held dream of her homeland. And Lita, a musician with her sights set on revenge. Guide whichever character you choose to victory as they weave their own unique tale. Between matches, you can strengthen your forces in different ways. Hone your techniques at the training grounds.
I'm figuring it out.
Recruit new allies. Or travel beyond Daxian's walls to gain experience. How you spend your free time is up to you. Combat takes the form of turn-based tactical battles. Consider your weapon's range. And
Ich weiß nicht, wie
your
spielst du das
strengths on the
gerne?
battlefield. Plus, each of the 4 main characters comes with their own special techniques. By using these techniques to the fullest, you might turn the tide of battle.
Rejoice with me at the advent of the underworld.
We look upon the Promised One, who will route you here and guide the living to salvation. How did it feel to upheave the world?
Das Sortes. Wie ist das Sortes, Urso, ne?
Be gone from us, the darkest dark.
Auf jeden Fall die beide ihre Kräfte gegeben hat.
ファイアーエンブレムファンシ先行の発売日は9月17日です。通常版の他にさまざまな特典がセットになったご覧のラグザコレクションも発売しますのでお楽しみに。続いてヘッドラインをご覧ください。
Ja, bitte.
Welcome to the next level of ninja battles.
Naja. Ach, das ist eher nichts für mich.
The first part of Ninja 2 is sneaking onto Nintendo Switch 2. After accidentally breaking a forbidden seal, you're stranded on an uncharted planet. Overcome the dangers lurking here to safely return to Earth in this open-world action-adventure. Use Ninja Gum to freely traverse this vast world in search of clues to get back home. You can also blow a bubble to float in the air. Defeat enemies blocking
Ein
your path
Kaugummi,
with
ja,
weapons
wirklich.
crafted from Ninja Gum.
Ja.
You can even summon buddies with Gum Ninjutsu to unleash powerful attacks. Additionally, up to 4 ninja can team up in local or online multiplayer to chew through tough battles. The first part of Ninja 2, The Uncharted Planet, launches exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2 next spring. The DK Challenge barrels in.
DK Challenge? Was ist das
Coming to
denn?
Nintendo Switch Online on Nintendo Switch 2, the limited time DK Challenge event.
Bitte was?
Take on challenges across many Donkey Kong games available with Nintendo Classics. By completing them, you can earn and enjoy collectible digital challenge cards. And if you have Donkey Kong Bonanza, you can attempt even more challenges. Try out ones geared for beginners, or take on developer challenges for something with a bit more punch. Rediscover Donkey Kong games, play challenges, and complete your card collection.
Ob das eine Vorbereitung sein
DK
könnte
Challenge
für das
can
neue
be
Spiel?
accessed via the Nintendo Switch Online app on the home menu of your Nintendo Switch 2. You'll be able to barrel through these limited time challenges from tomorrow until September 1st. Plus, in the Donkey Kong Bonanza, DK Island and Emerald Rush paid DLC, a limited time collaboration with Super Mario Bros. Is breaking through. Enjoy outfits for DK and Pauline, inspired by Mario and Luigi. Plus, there are coins, super mushrooms, question blocks, and more. Experience Emerald Rush as you've never seen it before with a Super Mario Bros. Twist. This limited time collaboration event will be held in 4 waves with the first wave beginning later today.
Aha.
From the creators of Vampire Survivors.
Castlevania oder was ist das?
The latest game from the makers of Vampire Survivors, Jujutsu Kaisen Rumble Survivathon, casts a spell onto Nintendo Switch 2. Up to 8 players can compete online for the top spot in this Survivors Royale. At the start of a match, players don't battle directly. Instead, take down enemies on your own map to earn points. Each time you earn 100 points, you can add a rule to your run, including ones that hinder other players. The match culminates in a head-to-head final battle between the top 2 players. Who will be the final survivor? More than 20 characters from the Jujutsu Kaisen series appear. Characters can be unlocked just by playing. Battle online with players near and far, or go it alone against computer-controlled opponents. Exorcise curses, dominate rivals, and rise to the top. Jujutsu Kaisen Rumble Survivathon launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this year. Are you up for the challenge in these games? Brutal, unforgiving battles storm onto Nintendo Switch 2.
Dark Souls? Nee, Lord of Control, okay.
A looming darkness devours all in its path. Now, only one kingdom endures. Defy the will of the gods to save what remains of humanity. Master brutal melee combat, devastating sorceries, and lethal ranged attacks. Test your mettle against towering abominations on your journey across the realms of the living and the dead. A hero must rise for a god to fall. Lords of the Fallen 2 launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this autumn. Enter a darkly elegant world based on the story of Pinocchio in Lies of P. In a city under siege, you must fight rampaging mechanical puppets and seek the cause of this upheaval while confronting your own humanity. Take on enemies using customizable weapons and prosthetic arms that allow you to swap between different abilities. But know this, the lies you tell will alter your fate. Lies of P Complete Edition, which includes Overture, a prequel expansion to the main game, launches on Nintendo Switch 2, August 6th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. The most recent entry in the legendary Devil May Cry series is slashing its way onto Nintendo Switch 2. Play as Nero, Dante, V, and Virgil, each armed with different battle styles, as you fight off hordes of demons and epic bosses. Pull off stylish attacks, dodges, and combos with your vast arsenal of weapons and skills. Enjoy thrilling, high-octane combat at 60 frames per second in both TV mode and handheld mode. Plus, additional content such as battle tracks, character colors, and Devil Breaker weapons for Nero are included. Devil May Cry 5
Also ich finde Devil May Cry weiß ist die Animationsserie.
on Nintendo Switch 2, June 23rd. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Enter a mystical era deep in Japan's past. 6 souls determined to forge their own destinies.
So you're looking for some runaway ninja named Kisuke?
They still have some unfinished business in this world. I shall make him pay.
Let's show him we farmers have spirit. You've sentenced me to die 7 days from now?
I'd start repenting if I were you.
An action RPG for the ages. What fate awaits those who wield the demon blades? Muramasa, Revenant Blades.
Sag mir nix.
Nintendo Switch 2 editions of these 3 Xenoblade Chronicles games are incoming.
Okay. Schön.
All 3 games run at 60 frames per second, with 4K resolution in TV mode or Full HD in handheld mode.
Die kämpfen auf dem Wasser eigentlich.
In-game cutscenes also have enhanced resolution and frame rate.
Jauser.
Not only that, but you can travel on a high-speed vehicle in the first game. Control blades to fight mercenary squad battles in the second. And put your strength to the test against waves of enemies in the third. There's also a variety of other content added to each of the 3 games. More details will be revealed at a later date. The digital version of Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, and the Upgrade Pack will be available later today. The physical version launches on July 30th. The Nintendo Switch 2 editions of Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and Xenoblade Chronicles 3 will be available on the dates shown on screen.
ゼノブレイド3タイトルにスイッチ2エディションが登場します。それぞれに新たな遊びが追加されますので、ぜひご期待ください。そして新生ゼノブレイドの物語が始まります。今回はその序章をお届けします。
Ach, es kommt jetzt Xenoblade Chronicles 4 oder was?
アニマは世界の源であった。水も火も風も世界を構成するそのすべては大地を流れるアニマが形を変えたものだった。そして戦いを決するのはいつもアニマとその力を自在に振るう騎士だった。
この剣の名に恥じぬよう精進します。ここがリューコス。
その石はアニマ小石。騎士の力を増幅させるだけでなく、そのものの行動や思いも刻みます。これからのあなたの学院生活のすべてがその石と共にあると思ってください。
今日の訓練は実戦を想定してのものだ。
Okay.
力の使い方、なんとなく分かった気がする。
騎士って人殺しの職業で、奪われた側はどう思うんだろうな。
真実見つけてみない？
信仰を失った人の魂をドラゴンの炎で浄化することで罪が贖われる。
田舎貴族の限界を教えてあげる。
あいつ使えるぜ。小石なしで騎士の力。
生と死も全てはアニマと共にある。
帰るのさ、あの場所に。
さあ始まるわよ。兄上、行ってまいります。
ここは6つの太陽に照らし出された大地。そこで人々は知ることになる。破れた神の恨みが未だ晴らされてはいないこと。
Genesis, okay. Was war das? Ich habe keine Ahnung, was das war.
新たに始まるゼノブレイド・ジェネシス。本作ではどのような物語が描かれるのか、続報をお待ちください。続いてはこちらをご覧ください。
Sports Update?
Welcome to Woohoo Island, home to all kinds of sports.
Als ob.
Coming to Nintendo Switch 2, Nintendo Switch Sports Resort, the latest game in the series. Use the Joy-Con 2 controllers as rackets, bows, or even handles. There are 12 sports to choose from.
Na gut, ich nutze auch das alles Sports gar nicht, muss ich sagen.
Let's go over them. Punch, guard, counter, and outmaneuver for the knockout in boxing. Make quick shots to keep your opponent on their toes. In table tennis, aim for the center of the target and let that arrow fly in archery. Enjoy rallies with different types of shots in tennis. Bump, set, and spike in volleyball. Roll the ball straight or give it a spin to strike big in bowling. Dribble, pass, and shoot to score in basketball. Adjust your shot's power, then swing your club in golf.
Ja, da hat er jetzt das normale Wii Sports es wird Sports
Battle with one thumb to
dann
hand
sind
your
verloren.
opponent a defeat in thumb wrestling. Ride through the course using mouse controls in skateboarding. Steer with handles and coast along the waves in power cruising. Tilt the controller and fly around freely in prop plane. Plus, you can warm up for these sports with jump rope. You can create and play as a sportsmate or me character. Enjoy playing all kinds of sports on Nintendo Switch 2. Nintendo Switch Sports Resort launches exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2, October 22nd. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
任天堂スイッチスポーツリゾートがスイッチ2に登場します。収録スポーツをすべてご覧いただきましたが、せっかくなので新種目指相撲をプレイしてみたいと思います。
Before the match, let's go over the rules. Hold down your opponent's thumb for 3 seconds and you'll win. If yours gets pinned, just shake the controller to break free. And if you keep your thumb held down, it'll get bigger and stronger. You'll need this to claim victory.
指相撲よろしくお願いします。はい、指が動いてますね。こういう感じで。よろしくお願いします。はい。お、いきなり。あ、ブレイクされました。これは。よし。うん、見つかりました。あ、よしよしよしよし。ああ、またブレイクされちゃいました。こうやって押さえ込む。ちょっと軽く汗かいてきましたね。よし、なんか光ります指が。あ、指が光って爪が大きくなった感じ。ああ、ちょっと待って。余計なことに言って大丈夫です。大丈夫ですよ。あ、戻っちゃったな。光った。あ、光った。これで、弾かれましたね。ああ、やられちゃいました。任天堂スイッチスポーツリゾートの発売までもうしばらくお待ちください。引き続きヘッドラインをご覧ください。
Die hätten auch schon ein bisschen irgendwie Update anbieten können fürs alles Switch Sports.
Survive a land ruled by dragons. The world of RuneScape comes to Nintendo Switch 2. An ancient power has awakened on the forgotten continent of Ashenfall.
Wie viele Mittelalter-RPGs soll es noch geben?
Explore a land infused with magic and uncover lost secrets on your journey to face the Dragon Queen. In this survival crafting adventure, delve into the mysteries of Ashenfall, amongst the ruins of fallen civilizations. On your expedition, harness the land's transformative magic to gather resources, craft gear, and build shelter. Then, step into battle, forge weapons, sharpen your skills, and face the danger that awaits. Survive the wilds, unveil lost secrets, and challenge dragons in RuneScape Dragon Wilds, launching on Nintendo Switch 2 September 15th.
Nah.
Check out these games coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Customize your own avatar and play in the adorable world of Hello Kitty Party Land. Join the party with over 40 character-themed minigames and several board games. There are over 140 Sanrio characters to meet. Plus, you can choose from 16 partner characters, collect stickers, and so much more. Hello Kitty Party Land launches exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch October 29th.
So let's get down there and finish the job.
Ja, Star Fox kennen wir schon.
Blast off for adventure across the Lilat system with Fox McCloud and his crew.
Also grafisch okay, aber abgesehen von dem Falco-Modell. Also Fox finde ich gar nicht so schlimm, muss ich sagen.
June 25th. A free demo that includes a tutorial and one of the game's opening stages will be available later today on Nintendo
Aber wer spielen möchte, vielleicht.
Hope resonates within the crystals.
Was ist das denn?
Get ready for the first Final Fantasy game in HD 2D, Final Fantasy Resonance.
Okay.
This is Lapis, a vast world that has prospered through the power of crystals. But after the invasion of the Veritas, this once thriving world lies on the brink of annihilation. Now Rain, a knight of Grandshelt, must journey across the realm with his companions to stop the Veritas. In thrilling turn-based battles, call upon visions, iconic Final Fantasy heroes from other worlds to take down monsters. Can you uncover the truth behind the Veritas and the secrets the crystals hold? Final Fantasy Resonance launches on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch October 22nd. A weird, whimsical world is waiting.
Ist das Stop Motion?
Piku Niku returns in a new 3D puzzle exploration
Niku, was ist das denn?
What do giant fruit, malevolent robot frogs, and an all-powerful potato have in common? Nothing. Other than a shadowy conspiracy, of course. Meet a cavalcade of curious characters, each with their own problems and puzzles to solve. But beneath this seemingly happy world lies a sinister plot to squeeze the locals for all they're worth. Time to join the resistance. By using Piku's surprising abilities, help solve the people's problems in surprising and downright oddball ways. Feeling baffled by these affable denizens? Embrace these strange encounters and bring about an ultimate understanding. And in this sequel, navigate and explore in full 3D as you discover the secrets of this vivid, colorful world. Get ready to wander, solve, and gossip in Piku Niku 2, launching on Nintendo Switch 2 next year.
Prepare for an all-new monster-filled adventure.
Dragon Quest?
Two girls find themselves lost in the kingdom of Witherwood. There they gain the power to turn monsters into friends. Spot a monster you fancy? Scout it! Win it over and it'll fight by your side.
Fusion?
Synthesize two monsters to create more powerful allies. Now, take on the most fearsome of foes with a team that's uniquely your own. Adventure is calling, and it's monstrously fun. Dragon Quest Monsters, the Withered World.
Okay.
Huh. About time you got here.
Okay, irgendeine hochnäsige. So, das ist aber Castlevania.
Upon the ancient blood sovereign's honor.
Was ist diese komische Zeitreisegeschichte mit dem...
Each vying for blood.
Ah, you're finally here. Worthy spirit.
Ach genau, das ist diese komische Zeitreisegeschichte, was ein Exklusivtitel ist. Gibt's ja auch noch.
いかがでしたか？続いてはお宝ハントに繰り出すあのタイトルの続報です。
Ah, Splatoon kommt jetzt. Na endlich. Irgendwas, wo ich jetzt anfangen kann.
Hey everyone, here's some fresh news about Splatoon Raiders, a new single-player focused adventure. Check out this neat little place, the hideout ship out on the water. There's Deep Cut, a trio of swashbuckling musicians. And this scrappy individual? That's you. Let's call this handy youth the mechanic. The four of them are using the hideout ship as their hub, hunting for treasure across these landmasses, the Spiralite Islands. Alright, time for a quick dive. Looks like the treasure they're after is at the base of those lights. But there's a bunch of aggressive creatures called salmonids in the way. And when you get too close, they'll attack immediately. The salmonids aren't pushovers either, so you shouldn't go it alone. That's where this comes in, the exploration bot. A member of Deep Cut pilots it during your treasure hunts and attacks automatically. Launches you in the air for extra height. And even gets out of the bot to unleash special moves like this. You'll also get support in the form of gadgets.
Gimmicks.
There's one that continuously fires ink after it's placed. Another that slices through enemies. Another that spins ink around you, and more. And the best part, you can use them together. It'd be nice if that made things easier, though. So to recap, do not underestimate the salmonids. Yikes, this is tougher than it looks. But the salmonids aren't the only powerful ones around here. Through battles, you, the mechanic, will also get stronger by leveling up. And you can customize all sorts of upgrades to fit your playstyle.
Okay.
Oh, looks like time's up. There are even more details to cover in the upcoming Splatoon Raiders Direct, airing on June 30th. And in the smart device app Nintendo Today, see the story events leading up to Splatoon Raiders with daily comics ahead of launch. Plus, in collaboration with this game, there's going to be a special Splatfest in Splatoon 3. The theme looks like it's about Splatoon Raiders. Details will be announced here. Look out for more info in the future. See ya!
Okay.
いかがでしたか？発売が迫るスプラトゥーンレイダーズですが、スルミ連合にちなんだ新色のジョイコン2も発売しますのでお楽しみに。引き続きヘッドラインをご覧ください。
Undertale. Or Deltarune? Deltarune. Now event just a blooming, okay. Chapter 5. Ich weiß nicht, ob ich schon draußen war. Aber schön.
Awaken your power.
Heed me, O kingless. Whosoever have truly earned the greatest faith of the citizenry shall ascend to throne and crown by right of kings.
This is the United Kingdom of Uchronia, inhabited by 8 tribes. The next king shall be decided by the will of the people. By decree of the king, as his face floats in the sky, the tournament for the throne begins. As the realm grapples with its first ever election, those vying for the throne put their plans into action. As one of the throne's candidates, you'll travel across the kingdom, forging bonds with compelling characters along the way. Various enemies stand in your path.
This battle's ours. Let's go.
There are monsters roaming this world, as well as other candidates, and strange beasts known as humans. Control your destiny and change the world in Metaphor Refantasio, launching on Nintendo Switch 2, November 12.
Okay, was war's denn? Persona 7 oder so?
Explore, survive. A dedicated Nintendo Switch 2 version of Minecraft is on the way. Dig into your Minecraft adventure on Nintendo Switch 2 with support for vibrant visuals. And embark on a journey across a world with enhanced lighting and shadow effects.
Ja, ist nicht mein Spiel.
Plus, Nintendo Switch worlds can be carried over, so you can pick up right where you left off. What will you create next? Minecraft launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this year.
Aha. Daisy Cool Edition, okay. Welche Solid Master Collection? Tomb Raider, 20 Jahre Celebration, okay. Und die Rise of Tomb Raider. Also Teil 2 von der Neustart. Schon wieder irgendein RPG. Snowrunner, okay. Fitnessboxing 3, oh Gott, nein, bitte nicht. Everbloom. Final Fantasy 14.
The battle of light and darkness approaches.
Kingdom Hearts? Gab's das nicht schon?
Filled with memorable adventures, 3 collections of Kingdom Hearts games are coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Traverse through iconic Disney and Pixar worlds. Befriend all sorts of magical allies. And battle enemies in action RPG combat. Relive these stories or experience them for the first time alongside Sora and his friends as they fight the darkness. If you have the cloud versions on Nintendo Switch, you can transfer your existing save data to these Nintendo Switch 2 games. These 3 collections launch on Nintendo Switch 2 October 8th. A bundle with all 3 compilations, Kingdom Hearts Collection 1 through 3, also launches October 8th. Additionally, a free demo of Kingdom Hearts 3 plus Remind will be available later today on Nintendo eShop.
この世界の構造はとても複雑で、私たちが定義する光と闇を具現化したものは存在しなかった。でもそれを定義するものがこの世界に来たことで、この世界にも私たちの定義する闇が現れた。
Kingdom Hearts 4? Nee. Doch. Ist das ein neues? Anscheinend ist es ein neues. Wenn ihr meint. Okay, letzte Ankündigung. Was gibt's Neues? Zelda?
There was a land called Hyrule.
Yep, Zelda.
Created by beings of supreme divinity. At the very edge of this kingdom, there lay a small forest.
Oh ja.
Within it, an ancient solitary tree quietly watched over the inhabitants of the forest.
Oh, die Musik. Man erkennt schon.
These forest dwellers were called the Kokiri. Each had a fairy companion, and they lived out their innocent lives in these woods. However, there was one particular boy who did not have a fairy.
Das sind aber lange Haare. Ach ne, das sah nur so aus. Sehr realistisch. Vielleicht werde ich spielen, ich weiß noch nicht.
ゼルダの伝説、時のオカリナが Nintendo Switch 2で蘇ります。
Okay.
詳細については改めてお伝えしますので、しばらくお待ちください。本日の Nintendo ダイレクトは以上です。ご視聴ありがとうございました。
Ja, ich weiß nicht. Ich hätte es mir erwartet, muss ich sagen. Ja, also ihr könnt mir in die Kommentare schreiben, was ihr von gehalten habt. Ja, wir sehen uns dann beim nächsten Video. Bye bye und ciao.